Hello, ladies and lads, and welcome to the Baby Patch. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. The best way to support this channel is to watch the video all the way through. If you like the content, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave me a comment. Your support is always appreciated. Well, hi! Oh, jeez, it's Monday again. Oh my goodness, it's been a week, hasn't it? And a weekend. So we're going to do something a little different today. I know it's whatever you want Monday, so let's do whatever we want. Okay? And we are going to show every baby in this nursery today. That is going to be a long video, so get you a cup of coffee, get you a good cold soda, and let's get it on. Today, we're going to start with Betty. Betty is a sculpt by Adri Stow-Eddy. Her artist is Carmen Zerwick. And her kit name is Betty. She's 20 inches long. She weighs 6 pounds. And she has a cloth body. She just threw her Patsy down. She has a cloth body, full limbs, full vinyl limbs, and a vinyl head. She has rooted hair, and her gender is a girl. This is Cody. Cody is sculpted by Laura Tuzio Ross. His artist is AliExpress, and his kit name is Cody Bear. His length is 24 inches, his weight is 7 pounds, his head is vinyl, and he has full vinyl arms, and his gender is a boy. I got this baby for my sister, and she doesn't have time to come and get him. So I think I'll load him up one day this week or next week and take him to her. I've got my eye on one too, because I've grown to like this little guy. So I've got my eye on one on reborns.com or eBay one. I forget which one now. I look at them both all the time. But I like him. I really do. So I think I'll get me one too. Take this one to my sis. Okay, next we have Lulu. Lulu Awake. And as you can tell, this is an AliExpress baby because I've never seen this kit. And obviously, there was only so many of them made, so I'm not going to find this kit either. So, this is the Lulu Awake kit. And she is 18 inches long. She weighs 2 pounds. Her head and limbs are vinyl, and she has a cloth body. Next, we have in her favorite little, her own, very own favorite bed, we have Emerson. Well, her name is Emma. She is the Emerson sculpt from Noemi Rourke's. Sorry about my hand. I don't know what's going on. They're probably having a stroke with everything else that's going on. And I got her straight from Noemi Rourke's. She was a boy, I think, to begin with. That's why its name was Emerson. She's 19 inches long. She weighs 10 pounds. She's a full body silicone. She has open glass eyes. She's a newborn girl. She is anatomically correct, and her edition is closed. Emma is number 15. She was the very last one that Noemi made. She has rooted hair. And she does have an open mouth and it's sculpted inside. And yes, I do have COA. Okay, now this is Cameron. Cameron is by Laura Tuzio Ross. His artist is Alicia Willis. His kit name is Cameron, and I left it Cameron. He's 23 inches long. He weighs 7 pounds, 2 ounces. His head and limbs are vinyl. He has a cloth body. He has a closed mouth. He can take a pacifier. He has open eyes and rooted hair. And yes, I do have COA. And his edition is limited. Next, we have Summer. And she's in her very own little bassinet. And Summer is The Secret Sculpt by Diana Longo. Her sculptor is Diana Longo. Her artist is Diana Longo. Diana rooted her. She poured her. She sculpted her. Summer is 21 inches long. She's a full body silicone. She's an anatomically correct girl. She has armatures in her legs and her arms. She has a spine. She has a sculpted mouth. She has a floating tongue. She has an uvula. She has a drinking wet. I think that's all. This baby has so much. It's hard to tell everything. Oh, and she has eyes under her eyelids. And that's about all I know about Summer. And so next we have, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that so fast. We have Sarah Lynn. Sarah Lynn is sculpted by Antonio Sanchez. Her artist is Jamie Atwood. The kit name is Sarah Lynn. I named her Melody. I call her Mel. She is 22 inches long. She weighs 6 pounds, 4 ounces. She does have a signature on her bottom. She has full legs, full arms. Her head and limbs are vinyl. She has the reborn skin from Spain. Her eyes are awake. She has polyglass eyes. She has, she has eyelashes. I think they're rooted eyelashes. She has blonde rooted hair. Yeah, her eyelashes are rooted because Christy over at CJ's, oh God, CJ's Little Ducklings Nursery, I think that's it, rooted her some new hair. She took out the old hair, which was very little, and rooted her, and she gave her some eyelashes. Yeah, I remember now. Woohoo! Anyway, she's 22 inches long. I think I said all of that. She's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful baby. Okay, next. Lord, here we go. We have August. And I named this one August Noon. Her sculptor is Dawn McLeod. Her artist is Gina Reardon. Her kit name is August. I left her name as her name. I'm going to get it right, yeah. Her length is 19 inches long. She weighs 7 pounds and 8 ounces. Her head and limbs are vinyl. She has full legs, full arms. Her gender is a girl. Her eyes are asleep. Her lashes are applied. Her hair is rooted. Gina rooted her. Gina Reardon rooted her, painted her, weighted her, and this baby is just gorgeous. It's just wonderful to hold. I love picking this baby up. She has fuzz on her. But She's getting her some tummy time today. But right there. Oh, okay. It's light coming through the holes. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's scratched. Okay, then we have my big boy Benno. Benno is sculpted by Linda Scherer. Now, I don't know who his artist is. I bought this doll off a lady over in Kentucky. After I researched him a year later, I found out the lady had lied to me. But anyway, he's beautifully painted. You can see how well that's done. Anyway, his kit name is Benno, but I named him Sammy. He's 19 inches long, weighs 7 pounds, 6 ounces. His head and limb are vinyl. He has full limbs. His body is cloth. He has polyglass eyes, beautiful eyelashes, combi hair, sparsely rooted, and he can take a pacifier, magnetic pacifier. And I don't know much about this little girl here. Hubby got her. I started wanting Cabbage Patch dolls. And hubby found this one online and got her. So that's why I don't have any paperwork. I don't know anything about her. But I call her Daisy. I named her after my ex-boss. I love Daisy. And the next one is Baby Cabbage Patch. He's 15 inches long. His sculptor is Xavier Roberts. His artist is unknown. Year manufactured is 1978. He is a vintage. His gender is a boy. His eyes are painted blue. He's a cloth baby with a vinyl head. And he does have his original pacifier. And I guess his artist is Mattel because that's the brand on him. And his product line is the first edition. And this little knitted, beautiful baby is my Lavender. Lavender was created by Debbie Reese. She has a channel, but I forget the name of it. I hope I can remember to put it in the description. But if anybody, after I put this in the description, look it up. And if anybody would want one of these babies or a lovey, she does all kinds of things. Look her up and sub to her. But anyway, her creator is Debbie Reese. Her artist is Reborn Blessed. That's it. Reborn Blessed. I'm glad I put that on here. Okay, her kit name is Lavender, and I left it at Lavender. I think she's just beautiful. She's 13 inches long. She weighs 13 ounces. You can remove her dress, I think. You can make her hair curly, or you can make it straight. Her shoes are removable, but not her socks. And the whole thing is knitted. The doll, the hair, the clothes, her shoes, everything. And her gender is a girl. She has big dark black button eyes. And that's about all I can tell you about Lavender. And then we've got Sissy. Sissy's creator is Freda's Dolls. Her artist is Freda's Dolls. Her kit name, she didn't have a kit name, so I called her Sissy. She's 22 inches long. She weighs 13 ounces. I wish there was a way to put weight in her. That would be so awesome, would it not? I'm thinking about taking the stitches out of her back because you never see her back anyway. Putting some weight in her and maybe even some armatures. But she wears a 6-month size clothes. Her hair is a wig. She has full cloth arms. Her head's cloth. Her gender's a girl. Her eyes are open, and they are stitched. I forget what you call that. I'm going to have to write that down when I think of it. And she's an OOAK baby, she said, but I've seen others. So I don't have a COA. I got her straight from her artist, but no COA and no birth certificate. And her mouth is not open. Next we have, Isaac. Isaac is the Skylar sculpt from Kimberly Keller. His artist is Kimberly Keller. His kit name is Skylar. I named him Isaac Michael. His length is 19 inches long. His weight is 8 pounds, 2 ounces. He's a full body silicone. He's a baldy. He's a newborn. Has the red newborn color to him. He's anatomically correct boy. His edition is, he's number 44 of an open edition. His eyes are closed. He doesn't have any hair. He doesn't have any eyelashes. He can take a full pacifier. The inside of his mouth is not sculpted, and yes, I do have a COA. Next, we have my beautiful Lulu. Lulu is the Joanna Kazmierzak sculpt, and her artist is Marie Hart in England, and her kit name is Lulu, and I named her Autumn Sky. She's 20 inches long. She weighs 5 pounds, 4 ounces. Her head and limbs are vinyl. She has the cloth body. She's aged newborn, it says, gender girl. She's a sold-out limited edition. Her eyes are asleep. She has applied eyelashes. She has rooted hair, a magnetic pacifier, and yes, I do have the COA. Next, we have Elijah. See if I can get over here without... Hi! I love this baby. I did change his body back, so he doesn't look like a dash hound anymore. This is Elijah. His sculptor is Joanna Kazmierzak. His artist is Verla Ball from Verla's Dolls. His kit name is Elijah, so I just left it Elijah. His length is 17 inches. His weight is 4.9 pounds. Head and limbs are vinyl. He has full arms, full legs. His body is cloth. It says age newborn, but he isn't a newborn. He looks like he's about at least 6 months old, maybe. In the face. I go by the face. I don't go by the size. But anyway, his gender is a boy. He's a sold-out limited edition. His eyes are awake. His eyes are polyglass. He doesn't have any eyelashes. He's a baldy. He does have magnetic pacifier. And yes, I do have COA. Okay. No, I don't have COA. I don't have a COA for Elijah. Okay, so now we have Tate. Tate is a beautiful, beautiful, I believe he's my favorite boy in the whole collection. Tate is an Andrea Arcello sculpt. His artist is Sharon Coy. His kit name is Tate. I love that name, so I just kept it Tate. His length is 19 inches. His weight is 5 pounds. His head and limbs are vinyl. His head, or his arms and legs are full vinyl. Says he's a newborn, but he's not a newborn either. Gender, your choice. So I've got him as a boy. His edition is limited edition. He's number 504 of 1,000. His eyes are asleep, lashes applied, hair rooted. His weighting is polyfill and fine glass beads. Skin color is mottled. Race, white, Caucasian. And yes, I do have a COA. Next we have Imani. Imani was gifted to me by one of my subs, and his kit name is Baby Imani. His artist is LaDonna Briggs. He's a 16-inch Kinby baby. Yeah, he's from Kinby. His limbs are full vinyl. His head is vinyl. He weighs 2 pounds. His body is cloth. His gender is a boy. And it says open edition, but I've seen a lot of the ladies say that they're going out of business. So if you want one of these babies, you'll have to hurry because they're closing their store. And he does have a birth certificate. Okay, next we have, oh, it's so humped up, her cold. We have Dimitri. Burning up in here, my fan's off. Dimitri sculptor is Adri Stoetti. Here, let's take you past this so everybody can see you, okay? This is the Dimitri sculpt by Adri Stoetti. Her artist is Linda Huddleston. His kit name is Dimitri, and I call her Madison. Well, I named her Madison. I call her Maddie. She is a cuddle baby. She's 18 inches long. She weighs 4 pounds and 10 ounces. Her head is vinyl. Her body is cloth. Her limbs are cloth. She's weighted with fine glass beads and polyfill. Her age is newborn. Her gender is your choice. She is an open edition. Eye material is polyglass. Lashes applied. Her hair is painted. She does take a magnetic pacifier. And yes, I do have a COA. Okay, let's go back over here to my Lee Middleton dolls. This is my very first doll that I bought for myself after I grew up. I was well, I think she's a 96, year of 96. I think that's what it is. But anyway, this is my very first doll. This is what got all my collecting started. And this beauty is Cup of Tea. Cup of Tea is a Lee Middleton baby. She's 20 inches long. She weighs 4 pounds. Her head is vinyl. Her body material is cloth. Her limbs are vinyl. And they are only a 1/4. Her limbs are 1/4. It says gender your choice, but she's a girl. She was sold as a girl. Her edition is closed, of course. She has open eyes. Her hair is a synthetic wig. She has her original pacifier, and her doll ID is Thumbsucker. This one is pretty much the same doll, but this one's called Afternoon Nap. Now, this was my second Lee Middleton doll, but not my second doll. This one's called Afternoon Nap, and her sculptor, of course, was Lee Middleton. Her kit name was Afternoon Nap. She's 20 inches long. She weighs 7 pounds. Her head material is vinyl. Her body is cloth. She has 1/4 vinyl limbs. Her age is your choice. It says newborn, but I don't know. She could be a newborn, being she's asleep. She looks kind of like one. Gender is your choice. I had her as a boy for a while, but when I got her, she was a girl. She was sold as a girl. So her eyes are closed. Her hair is a wig. She has her original pacifier, and her doll ID is Thumbsucker. Next, I have William. William is a Lee Middleton by Reva Schick. His kit name is William. His length is 22 inches. His head material is vinyl, cloth body with 3/4 vinyl limbs. His age is toddler. He's a boy. His edition, I would think it would be closed. His hair is a light red wig. His eyes are open. They're blue. He has no pacifier. And his doll ID is Lil Peanut. Excuse me. This beauty here is, she was sold, her name was Evergreen Winter. And this is a Lee Middleton sculpt by Reva Schick. She's a Christmas doll. She's a limited edition of 600, and that was in 2006. She's 21 inches long. She's weighted, but I don't know how much she weighs. I haven't re-weighted her. Haven't given her any weight, but she's got a little bit of weight to her. Her limbs are 1/4 vinyl. Hair is a wig, and it's straight red. She has beautiful green eyes. Beautiful green eyes. Next, we have my beautiful boy, Tucker. Isn't that a gorgeous face? I love that baby. This doll is a Lee Middleton doll by Reva Schick. His kit name was Panda, and his length is 21 inches long. Panda Precious. That was it, Panda Precious. I knew it was Panda something. His name was Panda Precious. He weighs 3 pounds. His head material is vinyl. His limbs are 1/4 vinyl. His body is cloth. His hair is a wig. His hair is straight brown. He has big, says blue eyes. They must be awful dark. He can take a pacifier, magnetic pacifier, and his edition was in 2006. And his doll ID was Lil Peanut. Next, we have this strange-looking little boy. He's beautiful, though. And his sculptor is Lee Middleton. His artist is Eva Holland. No, his artist is Eva Helland, Helland. His kit name is Baby Boo. His length is 22 inches. His weight is 3.5 pounds. His head material is vinyl. His body is cloth. He has full limbs. His gender is a boy. His eyes are open acrylic. His lashes are applied. His hair is a wig. His edition is 2002, and it's closed. And I do have a COA for this boy. I named him Aiden. I love that name, Aiden. Okay, let's go up to the Aston Drake dolls. Now, all of these, I have 7 of them, one for each day of the week. Well, I have 6. I have 7, one coming. And she will go right here because I have them all in order of when I bought these. These up here I haven't put in order yet. So we're going to start with Lily Rose. Lily Rose sculptor is Michelle Fagan. And her artist is Aston Drake. Her name is Lily Rose, her kit name. She's 21 inches long. I haven't weighed her. See how much she weighs. Her head material is silicone. Her body material is cloth. Her limbs are silicone. Her age is toddler. Her limbs are 3/4. She is a girl. Her eyes are open. They're acrylic. Lashes applied. Hair rooted. And pacifier, yes. Next, we have Cooing Chloe. Cooing Chloe has a mechanism in her that she coos, she breathes, and let's see, she's her name was Cooing Chloe. I just left it as Chloe. Her sculptor is Linda Murray. Her artist is Aston Drake. Kit name is Cooing Chloe. She's 18 inches long. I haven't weighed her to see how much she weighs. Her head material is silicone. Her body material is cloth. Her limbs are silicone. Her age, they say newborn, but she isn't a newborn. She's sold as a girl. I think her edition's closed. I'm not sure. You'll have to look and see. Her eyes are open acrylic. Her hair is rooted. She can take a pacifier, and her eyelashes are applied. Next, we have Peanut. Peanut is sculpted. Little Peanut is an Aston Drake doll. She's sculpted by Tasha Edenholm. Her length is 17 inches long. I don't know how much she weighs. Her head and limbs material is soft vinyl. Her arms are 3/4 limbs. Her eyes are awake. They are acrylic. Lashes applied. Hair is rooted, and she can take a magnetic pacifier. Next, we have Caleb. Caleb is sculpted by Linda Murray. He's by Aston Drake. His name is Caleb. He's 18 inches long. He weighs 4 pounds. His head is silicone. His body is cloth. His limbs are silicone, and they are 3/4 limbs. His eyes are open. They are acrylic. His hair is rooted. He can take a modified pacifier, and his lashes are applied. Next, we have Bailey. Bailey is by Linda Murray. Her kit name is Bailey. Her length is 16 inches long. She weighs 3 pounds. Her head material is silicone. Her limbs are silicone. They are 1/4. Her body is cloth. She's a girl. Her edition is closed. She has open acrylic eyes. Her hair is rooted. She takes a pacifier. She's sold by Aston Drake, and her lashes are applied. Next, we have Dream Blossom. Dream Blossom was, pretty much all of these Aston Drake babies were surprises from hubby. But I asked for this one, and then they didn't even have it for sale yet. But this is Dream Blossom. She's sold by Aston Drake. Hubby named her Morning Glory. Her sculptor is Anna Volprich. Her artist is Aston Drake. She's 13 inches long. She weighs 2 pounds. Her head material is silicone. Her body material is cloth. Her limbs are full silicone. Her gender's a girl. I think her edition's closed. I'm not sure. You might want to check on that. Her eyes are closed, lashes applied, hair is rooted. She cannot take a pacifier. Her mouth is not opened. And yes, she does have a COA. And last but not least, gee whiz, hey, we have Sullivan Picture Perfect Baby. I don't know who Sullivan's sculptor is. I don't think it said in the sales thing. His kit name is, he's sold by Aston Drake. His kit name is Sullivan Picture Perfect Baby. His length is 23 inches long. His weight is 8 ounces. I haven't weighed him yet. His head is vinyl. His limbs are vinyl. They're 1/4. And he does have armatures in his arms. His gender's a boy. His edition's closed. His eyes are open, polyglass. His hair is rooted. Believe it or not, I've never seen a doll from Aston Drake with rooted hair. He cannot take a pacifier, and yes, I do have a COA. And that does it for the Gosh, my hands and arms. That does it for the nursery tour. There's Tate's bassinet, and I have one out in the building being painted. Hubby ran out of paint. We're spray painting it and redoing it. And it's just like this one, and it'll be for Johnny. This is Autumn's bed. Isn't that tiny? It looks just like a real baby bed, but it's the size of like a changing table, not even as wide as a change. I'd love to find another one just like it, but I don't know what it's called. I accidentally found this one on Marketplace. A lady in the next county over had it, and we met her in a parking lot, and I got this one, but I love that. I have other car seats for the babies, but I don't have the floor room to put them. Hubby's going to have to hurry up with this nursery thing. And there's the babies. I had hubby put me a shelf up. Put them all in a row. And if I had room, I'd put another one and put some reborns on it. But, and here is the other. I wanted to put, lay them like side by side. Sideways down through there. But the babies are too long to do that. If I find, when I get my nursery done, I can put the bigger ones in different beds or in car seats, and put the little ones, lay the little ones in that one like that. But that is a big bassinet. I love this one, but we don't know what to do about this. I mean, we know what it is. It's a canopy, but we don't know how to get somebody to fix one for it. And then that one, I love that one. That one was the first one that I got, and I got it for Emma. And it just went from there. This right here is hubby's supposed to be making a top for it, for a high chair. Actually, it's a one of those kitchen stepping stool things. And I'm using it for a high chair. I think that's the perfect size, and I wish I could find another one. I mean, I found some on Marketplace, but they're way off from here, and I'm not going to Ohio and Indiana to pick up a stepping stool. So that is the nursery, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. Everybody take care. Everybody stay blessed, stay well, and stay safe. Be kind. It never costs a dime to be kind to somebody. And you never know what somebody else is going through. You don't know what it may mean to them. So take care of each other, and we'll see you in your next video. Bye.